Last year, I started making this game using LibGDX, and I just kind of stopped along the way to go learn how to make 3D games using GODOT. And yeah, it's been a couple of months. I think I've had my fair share of making 3D games, so it's time to get this road back on the show. First off, I didn't want to spend my time on graphics, so I created some easy 10x10 pixel sprites to use as tiles for the game. Next, I created the actual player by adding some cool physics movement, and yeah, it turned out like this, which is totally not very good looking. And so I added a few more colors and a cool zoom effect that zooms the camera in or out based on the player's speed to try to make the game feel a bit better than it does now. And after this, I was pretty much done with creating the base game. And now to the new stuff, which is more like totally random trash I added to the game because why not? First off, we got arrow tile, which is basically an arrow that's a tile, so the player can move only in the direction of the arrow. And yeah, I know, sick! Next up, we got doors, because you know what they say, doors are cool to open. Yeah, nice. And then I noticed a problem with the player movement. You see, in the main game, the player could just slide freely on the map and would not be stopped for no reason along the way. This was because of the collision between the player and the tiles. So I had to make one of them become round, and the player eventually became a round boy. So with this, the player could now slide freely on any surface, which was kinda nice. Yeah. I also decided to limit the flying because flying would mean I would have to work a bit more on level design and other stuff that I really don't know how to do. So I added this idea of juice and the juice bar that indicates how much juice the player has, which is the player's fly ability. Get it? Because fly ability? Yeah, okay, cool. The juice bar recharges while you're not flying, which I later had to change to instantly refill once you touch the floor, because it felt better to play that way. Next, I wanted to create a game new mechanic, so I did some fancy coding that gives the player a fly boost based on the horizontal velocity. Much like this. So with all that done, I felt like it was about time I actually planned out the game so I know what direction I'm heading to and what I'm doing. Because right now I'm just adding stuff that's random and makes no sense, yeah. So a few hours later, days later, I wrote a few of the most interesting ones down. And yeah, this is the stuff I wrote that I thought was interesting. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty nice. So let's talk about this one, crafting, building and all that stuff. Yeah, I totally wanted crafting and building and interaction between the tiles of the world to be part of the game, because I felt like that was pretty interesting to be able to just interact with all the tiles of the game. It's, yeah, much like what you see in Minecraft, except that Minecraft has a lot more than that to it, and I don't know that stuff because I never played Minecraft and I'm not an epic gamer. Next, multiplayer, because multiplayer is really fun. You get to play the game with your friends and all that fun stuff. Don't worry, if you don't have friends, I also added a mode called single player. I've not added it, I wrote it down. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but then, yeah, here it is, single player, which should be level progression. Yeah, so you have levels and then you could play, and it has a story with it. So, yeah, that's the plan. Just a lot of levels and it follows a story. which would be pretty easy to implement, and I think I should totally go in that direction. But then let's look at the next one: combat and fighting. I mean, up till now, we haven't seen any interesting fights in the game or anything that's actually dangerous or can cause damage to the player. And so all that stuff, I plan to add them because it's going to be nice. Next, I wanted to make a game for mobile, which would mean I have to, just monitor performance and make sure it can run smoothly on the phone. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I wrote. But then this doesn't really narrow it down. This doesn't create any interesting plans. But then I know all this stuff is some cool stuff I should totally add, so I'm gonna do that. So the first one I picked was combat, and so I added some cool stuff for that. But then that's for another video, so make sure you go check that one out when it's out, if it's out. Yeah, so also don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, if you got any cool ideas for the game, then you should totally write that out in the comment section, because yeah, comments, cool. And don't forget to ring the notification bell, because notification bell notifies you when my video is out, which is also cool. And yeah, we also hitting 1 million subscribers very soon. I know it looks like 18 or 19. Is it 19? I think it's 19. Very soon, yeah. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. Super Smash Bros. I don't know why I said that. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, Super Smash Bros. And don't forget to, yeah, sure, cool. Goodbye.